Good morning, everyone, and welcome. If you watched the last episode, you will know that this is basically a continuation on from yesterday because the video got too long. Okay, so what are we going to do this morning? So I've got to still yet put that ladder on the back here in the photo wedge. So let's get cracking on that. I'll put some super glue on my lid. Way too much. I did paint this, but not that you can tell. See if I can zoom in. Yeah, I've already scratched it up. So what I might do, I might still put it on, but I'll just give it a touch up with the brush afterwards. And there's that second ladder that I did do, and yeah, it also disappeared, but you can see how small they are. It's any wonder it disappeared. So I need to get it from that angle there. I need to dip it in there. Oh, it spun on me. So I need to grab it like that. Dip it in there. And I'll see if I can place it on here. Is it on? It is on. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright, we'll let that dry, and then what I'll do is I'll repaint that. So that tower's got to be re-glued, so let's do that. Because I've still got some super glue here, I think what I'll do is I'll just use a bit of super glue on a toothpick. I'll put it inside. A bit more. We'll get the structure the right way around and the tower, and basically plonk it on, turn it the right way, make sure it's square, which it's not. Oh, turn. Is it square? Yeah, looks pretty square to me. Okay, that's not going anywhere. The next piece is pretty much this one here. This piece I found really weird, the way it went together. So at the back, there's holes there for the ladder, and this basically goes in here, and it doesn't really have a locking pin apart from the fact that it has kind of like a locator, and that's about it. What I'll do, I'll hold that there now, because they always glue when you touch them together. Put that wick around, a little bit on there, to the other side. So I'll let that go off for the next 5 minutes, and then what I might do is, we do have a leak in that corner, so I'll just re-hit it again with some glue. Just while I'm waiting for it to dry, last night I pulled one of the little tiny floor pieces out, put this little boat together. I think you'll agree it come up alright, and it's in the same style as the ship, as in the grey for the hull of it. The camouflage on top. Let's see what it looks like on there. So there's the structure there, and I do believe it goes on something like that. Yes, that's the vents to the rear and the boat to face forward. So something like that it's supposed to stay. Yeah, that's about right. So that's it there. I mean, like I said, I'm going to have trouble putting this structure on, so all this stuff is all staying off because I may need to squash it down to get it home. But you'll see that it's basically coming together, and the color scheme, and yeah, as I said yesterday, this plan sort of said this should be white, and I didn't think white suited this ship. But I did think this color was too much, and I have all along. And I did put some accent colour on there just to sort of dull the boat just a little bit. It was just a little bit too much. So I think that'll work. Okay, I just look at the plan. So this section is the one that I've circled, which means I haven't done it yet. And there it is on the sprue, one piece, and there is the other. So I wonder where this one goes in. I painted this for somewhere. So there's the first one off, and there's the sprue with the second one. So I didn't actually, I don't know, I thought I'd already done it, but I hadn't done it. So I'll take that one off and that one off. And I'll quickly clean them up. Don't fly off. So I'll quickly just clean that up. Haven't shown any cleaning for a little while, so what I'll do, I'll just bring that in. I'm under the magnifying lens. Very nice little trip there. And get in. Nice one there, gone. And the round one. Now these cutters of mine, they were never this good. I did some adjustment to them after I got them, and they work really, really good now. So there's not much left of that. I don't know where that piece just flew off to. It just shot off 100 miles an hour. So I'll clean them up. There's the first couple of pieces done. I've just sanded that, so I'll just remove some of the excess dust. And yeah, it's ready to go. I'll do the other two. So those four are cleaned up. I'll put them aside to paint. So I have two boxes. I have a large box and a tiny box. The large box is for all the big pieces, and this one is for all the small ones. So I'll put them there to paint. So what I'll do, I'll go through the rest of the plan and work out what else I need. The other day when I put this black accent on, a little bit of it wicked along the side here. If you get some glue and just put it where you don't want that, it will remove it for you. There's a little bit more up the front there I don't want, so I'll get a little bit of glue and just voila, gone. So there we have the little boats on there. I mean, they're tiny little pieces of flooring. You didn't need to see me put them in. I know you want to see the big ones, so yeah, they look pretty good. It sort of sets it off, but again, they're not being glued down because I need full access to the deck here to push this structure down. So I'll just remove them now. They don't need to be there anymore until the very end. So just take them off. They'll get far less damaged and scratched up all the way over there. So I guess what we'll do now, because we're doing the second round, we'll go through and tick everything else off. That's been done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. And that one there, so all of that is all finished. That is all done, that is all done. We still need a couple of bits and pieces for here. So we'll circle those. Did you see it? No, you did not. There it is there. I just circled it. I'll move those torrents in a minute too. So the next page, I have 4 of those. They're all done. Still going to do those. A couple of pieces, but that's done. That's done. That's done. That one's done. That one's done. Make 2 of. They're done now. That one is done, and that one. Oh, I didn't do this one. Where does that one go, I wonder? I know that one's done. That one's now done, which was that one there. It's now done. The K4s here are not done, but everything else that is now fitted. And they're basically just little tiny locker boxes. That one's done. Oh, there's a staircase there. H25. Let's get those out. So there's the two staircases. Let's get them cleaned up, and they pretty much drop in straight in here, just like the last one on either side. So I'll get them ready. While I'm also at it, there's a D35 staircase for here. I'll grab that as well. So there's my 3 ladders. I'll get some paint set up and I'll give them a quick spray. What I'll try and do the back around here. Oh, I'm in there. There's not much I can do about that one, I don't think. Hopefully a man with a fast horse won't be able to tell. Yeah, not overly happy with that, but there's not a lot I can do about it. I put so much super glue on that piece trying to get it on. I've kind of half ruined it. But that's a save. We're just going to have to go with that. Some you win, some you lose. And while I'm spraying the grey for those ladders, I'll spray these as well. I'll also spray the 10 cannon parts for these while I'm doing the grey as well. Now I'm about to put these last 3 ladders on, and we're very quickly running out of time for this episode. And one of the ladders is going to go on here, and you're probably wondering, well, why did you put the photo wedge there and you're going to put the plastic one here? Well, quite simply is the photo wedge only comes with one size ladder. So it's kind of useless really. It doesn't really suit my purpose here. And I'm not joining 2 of those together. Let's put it in. There. And there. Give that a tap. I'll come in with the top. I'm looking through the magnifying lens. Just a little dab on there. And we'll hold that down for a second. Yeah, that's better. Just a little off. And then while that's there, we will push this one over. Yeah. And nudge that one down a bit. Yeah, that's it. While we're here, let's drop this one in. So this one goes in that way. Yeah, that got it. So that one's in. Put a drop on the back of there. We'll drop the other one on, and I think we're going to call this an episode. So I'll quickly grab this one on. And in. So just need to make some adjustment to that one. Yeah, that got it. So what we'll do, we'll glue that one. Yeah, I think that got it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I think we're getting a little too long now. We're moving a little more forward and pretty much finishing everything off. So, yeah, it's all starting to come together now. Anyway, hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.